There we are, or there I are. Can you hear me now? Is there anybody out there? There we are. Try that. Boom. All right, there we go. Whew. Well, that was fun. Okay, so Buck does it. Bikes with Turlo NSB. Leighton Welding, Rich GT350R. All right. Wow, boy, that was fun. I love hating technology. My goodness. So how is everyone tonight?
Okay, so I just got you an appointment for Tuesday, this Tuesday at 12. That way, if something you don't like.
I don't know why, but there seems to be a little bit of a lag unless y'all aren't commenting. But anyway, I'm all good. A little frustrated dealing with technology. It's not my strong suit. If you look at the Blockbuster, you'll understand. Well, there's Mr. Clint. Mr. Clint, there is I put the invite up there if you decide to jump in here. I did finally actually get it figured out to where we are live. And well, look, we got a guest. It's Mama Hoop.
Who are you live with?
Well, let's see. Leighton Welding and Rich GT350R, Bikes with Turlo.
I see over there.
Clint. Yeah. So we actually made it happen. My goodness. Well, I'll tell you what, I was getting really frustrated with all that. I mean, I fought with it for quite a while last night and then went over to Buck Does It. And yeah.
I'll get on my phone and get on your live so I can make fun of you.
Okay. So if Mama Hoop's on there making fun of me, you know, it's normal.
You're right. It's normal.
Sweetheart, could I ask you to get me a drink, please?
You see, he talks so sweet when he's on live. Wait till he figures out he's not on live and how mean he is.
Oh, hello, Wendy English. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, my gosh. Boy, it's been quite a day. I'm hoping we might actually get some rain. They say there's a chance. You was watching for a holler.
Holler?
Well, we got a bunch of hollers out here. So, but if you want to hop on, there's let's see, there is the invite up there. You just come on in if you want to.
Hey, where's my tip?
What's that?
Where's my tip?
Tip?
Tip.
Don't fry bacon naked.
Got it. In my case, don't fry bacon at all.
Sir Michael. Sir Michael. I like that. And hello, my cousin Dennis. Right
Dennis, send cheese.
So, Brother Bear said that Auntie Cher loves the bath vid.
That'll burn right into your retinas.
Feed in your face, huh? Right on. Right on. I need to feed my face again, but I don't think y'all want to see me mowing down on a sandwich while I'm on live.
Yeah, because his wife don't cook.
That's not black raspberry.
Oh, I thought you wanted water.
That's okay. I love you. See, and she asked for a tip for that.
I know,
right? Brother Bear. I'm glad that Auntie Cher liked my video. I tried not to make it too graphic. You know, I mean, oh, goodness. Yeah, I figure we'll give it a little bit of time for a few more people to pile in here. If I send cheese now, it'll be fondue when you get in this weather. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
My cousin Denny, he works at a cheese place, and they have all kinds of great cheese. But I agree. You don't want to send it when it's like this, man. Not unless you're sending it in a Tupperware bowl. Oh, thank you, Mr. Scaglione. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. So I really don't know what was going on with my technical issues other than the fact that when I would get on my StreamYard broadcast that I created and I would hit the test your mic and test your camera, it would not turn on my microphone or my camera. It was just a black screen. And so I was like, my goodness, what in the world? And I've shut down my device. I refired it. I tried a different browser. And so now it's finally working. And I tell you, you talk about relieved, man. I was getting really frustrated. I was about ready to send this Chromebook for a walk out in the yard, which is kind of hard to walk without legs. But anyway, it was about to have a date with the yard out there. Of course, that probably wouldn't have helped the situation. Cousin, that's fine. I understand, man. So it was only about 95 here today because we had cloud cover, but it's supposed to not be below 100 any day the rest of this week. Every single day it's going to be 101 to 104 all week. And around here with the humidity, we're going to have a heat index of like 110 plus. So, hey, it's Cousin Cletus. How about that? I know that guy. I'll tell you what, watch this right here. Since I'm getting all techie and all that, let's see if we can do this. Boom. I'm going to post that again there. If Mr. Cousin Cletus feels so inclined as to pop in here. I hope you got your kids fed. Mr. Don English, royalty in the house. I mean, you know, they're English, so. It goes better tonight, Mr. English, because I'm actually on my own live broadcast. And my computer is not in little bitty pieces. So I'm going to say it's going better. Please stay seated. Please stay seated. Yeah, seated. Yeah. Make sure to get her shave his head live. By golly, have to go now. Might be able to get on later. Alrighty, that'd be just fine, youngin. Think about shaving my head. I'm telling you what, I need a haircut. I usually cut it about once a year, generally about, I don't know, springtime, whenever mama starts yelling and hollering at me because my hair is all out of control. Said the back of my head looks like Ed Harris, whatever that means. I don't know. But yeah, I saw that spiffy haircut there, Mr. English. Yeah. Block. Now, if you hear someone call me Block, this right here is one of my nephews, Best Off-Road Outlaw. He is a little outlaw. He's got my wheels and tires that I'm trying to get for the Blockbuster, and he's twisting my arm on him. He's trying to gig me pretty hard on him, but I'm trying to get him. They're doing a charity challenge this week. If he hits 500 in donations, he's going to shave his head live. Nice. What the buck? Already almost bald. Yeah. It's pretty funny because I used to wear a high and tight all the time, and it was always, skin here down and then just a little bit of hair right here. And my best friend, he's bald up here, and he had just a little hair around here. I told him we had opposite haircuts. Oh, here comes the riffraff.
How are we doing tonight?
Better than last night, brother. I just want to tell you, Buck, man, I really appreciate you bailing me out last night when I was having all that trouble.
Hold on. Hang on. I got to shut that off. All right, there we go. My bad.
All right, on. I'm just saying, I really appreciate you bailing me out last night.
Oh, anytime, Mike.
Yeah, it was.
Flo Don English, Flo Barrows, Leighton, Cousin Cletus, Wendy.
Clint's in there somewhere too.
Oh, Clint, Bikes with Turlo, Auto Salvage, Best Off-Road Outlaw.
I tell you, I'm not real particular about who I let in here.
Neither am I, Mike.
I know. That was proven last night.
I was just on the live all day too.
Were you?
Yeah, I was down at the Nelsons, Nivlac 57.
Nice.
I was down there hanging out.
Well, we went to church this morning, and then when we got home, and we went to the store afterwards, and then I came home. Man, I laid down on that bed, and that was over with for a couple hours.
Well, that same thing happened to me yesterday. I fell asleep for a couple hours, and it's a good thing I set my alarm for 5:30 because it woke me up. Otherwise, I would have slept through that live last night.
Right.
Tired.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you young folks out there burning the candle at both ends.
Not used to walking around either. I was walking all over that car show.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to go to stuff like that. It's just so far away,
Yeah.
And I mean, it has to be a big time event that I'm in. Uh-oh. My little nephew here says, Stay live till I get there. Yeah, he's the one who's trying to Jew me on those wheels and tires. He's got, now I don't know if y'all know this, but you know the Toyota Corolla, Camry, Nissans, all those little cars, they got the same bolt pattern, same small bolt pattern as the Chrysler, 5x4.5.
Okay.
And I'm trying to talk him out of a set of wheels because of the offset on them. There he is.
There's half of them.
Hey, they're over here.
Well,
Yeah, there you are.
There I am.
let me see here. Let's see how we can do this.
Yeah, I've seen this scene before. Where the hell was that?
I don't know.
The Bearded Wonders.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's one should be on here directly, and he's kind of trying to grow his beard back. And, yeah.
There he is. Hey, Kim.
So
Trouble you guys getting into?
what's that?
What kind of trouble you guys getting into today?
Man, I was looks like ZZ Top. Yeah, except without
the money or the women.
now this one guy right here, he might have some guitar skills, but I don't have any guitar skills. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, that guy's the one with the skills.
Oh, really? Well, I own a guitar. I'm not sure if that counts for anything.
Yeah. Well, I own a guitar too, but hey, now there's someone with some real skills right there, Red Eyed Patriot.
Yeah, he can play.
Yeah. Well, did you see that cover that he did? Ain't No Grave.
No, I don't think I did.
Yeah, he just did a cover on that, and it was really great.
Yeah, no, I got about a week's worth of YouTubing to catch up on.
Yeah. I just finally got kind of caught up last night, and then I looked this morning. I'm like, I'm behind again. Never mind. I'll get it this evening.
I know. Then I get embarrassed when I can't remember if I saw it or not.
Yeah.
What is that?
Nice.
When I whip out my guitar, neighbor's ears bleed. That's funny.
Let's have a
I auto salvage.
yeah.
Yeah.
See you there.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites too.
How many people we got logged in so far?
What's that?
Hey, you're at 513.
I'm at 515.
513.
Oh, 513. It goes up and down like every day. I'll gain 2 or 3 and then lose 2 or 3.
Oh, geez.
It's been that way ever since I broke 500. Yeah. I bet I've gotten and lost 25 or 30 subs since I broke 500.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It did the same thing for me when this whole No Name Nationals thing started.
Yeah.
Go way up and then drop way down. And go way up, drop way down.
Yeah. Oh, George is getting married in our backyard. I forgot they were getting married today. That's my other cousin getting married today. Well, congratulations, George.
I used to play guitar, but now I just kind of saw away at it.
Yeah. It's funny because
Noises.
I played guitar a little bit as a young man when I was in high school and stuff, and then life and work and all that stuff. And I got away from it. And I told my mom, just as an offhanded remark, you know what? I was thinking about taking back up the guitar. So she goes and buys me this Squire Rogue something or another electric guitar. I mean, it's not over the top anything like that. And I'm just like, Mom, I was just making an offhanded remark, And so now I've got this electric guitar that it's been under my bed or in my closet for like 15 years.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Well, you can pull it out, stick it on a stand or something, so at least she thinks you're looking at it.
Yeah. Well, my mom, she's passed on now, and so now I just, it's like I don't have any use for it, but I don't want to get rid of it, because it was the last thing my mom ever gave me, and then it's just like, it's kind of a conundrum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, there's this thing called YouTube, and if you look up how to play guitar, there's some really easy.
There you go, man. And I'm thinking about doing another thing of how not to play the guitar.
What would be cool is if you did like a 1 year journey where once a week you did an update, like on a second channel, and just learn to play guitar over a year and then look back at it after the whole thing.
Yeah.
The only thing I play is the lottery.
You good at it?
I can't play a tune at all.
Once upon a time, I was in the band. I was the guitar player. That's how I ended up in Los Angeles. But once that was done with, I let it go. I haven't touched it much at all over the last 20 years.
Yeah. Well, and I've pondered on what to do with it. I haven't really figured it out exactly yet. I thought one of my sons was going to be interested. We got each of them guitars, got them lessons and stuff like that. They were really excited for a month. Just what do you do with that?
I got nothing but respect for anyone who plays guitar, because no matter how good or bad you are, it's not easy for anybody. It's just dedication and work.
Right. We had a neighbor when we were up in Oregon. His name was Don. We called him Don Next Door. And he picked up the guitar and started playing the guitar at 40 years old.
Yeah.
And at 40 years old, starting, you think, well, you're a little past your prime there, bub. But when we met him, he was almost 50, and he could really rip on that thing, man. I was like, wow.
Nice.
Because I asked him, I'm like, how long have you been playing? And he says, well, I started when I was 40. That was my 40-year-old midlife crisis thing, or whatever. And man, he rips it, man. It's crazy. And I think about that. Well, that's one of my things I try to tell people in life too, to try to inspire people. When I think about where I am on some of my skills and where I'm at on some of my things I do, just like working out, I lifted for a lot of years. Me and my buddy, we lifted heavy and we lifted hard. We go out and lay blocks all day, and then we go home and lift weights, which is, seems ridiculous and redundant, but it was what we enjoyed doing. And people are like, man, it just seems like it takes so long to get there. I'm like, okay, well, so look at it like this. If it takes you a year to get there, all right, 1 whole year to get there, where are you going to be in a year if you don't start?
Well, yeah, if you started a year ago, you'd be there now.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So you just got to get started, man.
Well, it's less like these projects we work on, right? You take them apart. They look like this daunting thing. The car's in a million pieces, but you just chip away at it for a couple of years.
Right. How do you eat an elephant, man? One bite at a time.
Exactly. The GTR 350 was right. If you don't use it, you lose it. It's definitely that way with guitar.
Yeah. Yeah.
I pick it up, I play it for a week, and then I still suck, and I'll put it down.
Right. Yeah. I was a hod carrier for, I did the laboring aspect of it for about 2.5 years before I started apprenticing under a mason, and then started actually spreading some mud and learning more about the trade. But I did masonry for a total of 35 years. So, I definitely laid my share and definitely broke my share of rocks. Yeah, but it was a good honest living. You know what I mean? I earned everything that I made.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember the other thing about that, when you own your own business and you're doing it, and when you're first starting out and you don't have people that you can absolutely count on, because when you're running a business, there's a lot to take in as far as people's different skill sets and stuff. And there's a lot of people who will just get lazy on you. And I remember working 4th of July weekend. My wife and I were working on the 4th of July, building a block foundation. She was laboring for me, and I was out there laying blocks in the middle of the heat and on the 4th of July. And it was like close to 100 degrees. Mm-hmm. And we had to do that in order to make our mortgage and stuff, And I mean, we did what we had to do.
Yeah. That'd be cool if he played the No Name Nationals.
Heck yeah.
Even if he boogered it up, that'd be fine.
Yeah, I say butcher it.
Butcher away.
There's going to be messing something up.
Yeah, everybody's going to be messing up something. I figure my transmission's going to be laying somewhere, time I get done.
Yeah, there's going to be a whole lot of tires messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't guess I know what Deb just hit 1.7K views on that one video.
That's his wife.
Oh, okay.
You owe anybody $1 yet?
I don't know. I don't know if I owe anybody $1 yet. I haven't had anybody call me on that yet. I told my wife that I said anybody who didn't laugh at my my bath video, my redneck bathing video, that I would send them $1 if they didn't laugh when they saw that.
I ain't getting no $1 because I'm still laughing.
That was too funny.
Well, it kind of went up a little bit. It's like 2,100 views so far.
Good. So that's great.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. Best Off-Road Outlaw says you owe Ox. Uh-oh. If you guys don't remember who Ox is, some of you may have seen him on some of my videos. Some of you may not. He's my best friend. And we call him Ox because, big as, smart as, smelly as. I mean, I can't say that. He's not here to defend himself, but I would say it to him too.
So Oxen left?
Ox left. Yeah.
Was he one of your lifting buddies?
Yeah, he's my best friend. He was he played college football for Kemper Military, and he's an MMA fighter. And he's 6'4" and 330 pounds, not fat. Mm-hmm. Now he's a preacher. So yeah, he's a good dude, man.
It's good to have people like that in your life.
Outside, I don't know.
Ruth doesn't really need a beard, I don't think.
Yeah, you ain't got to have a beard to be here. I'm probably running a stock 5.
It's just plain coincidence.
Coincidence. Yeah. What do you do? Nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Sure is.
Yeah. I tell you what, I respect everyone who supports our veterans, man. I support our veterans emphatically.
Yeah. You got it. Nobody else is.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like I got kind of ripped off from my opportunity to serve. I was working my way through high school, and I got my foot run over by a battery operated forklift.
Ouch.
And I was already signed up for the delayed entry program into the Marine Corps, and they wouldn't take me after my accident. They said I'd never make it through boot camp and all that. And then my buddy's brother was an Air Force recruiter, and he couldn't get me in either. But it was peacetime, in 1986, and I was pretty devastated.
Yeah.
Thank you, Buck. Appreciate that.
Oh,
Yeah, I really wanted to serve. I mean, my father, both my grandfathers, my uncles, all served.
yeah.
Yes, that's a grandfather clock. Sorry about that.
That's cool.
Hey, Don, you're showing your age.
So, boot camp.
Oh, wow. Definitely sad. Boot camp was a long time ago. Yeah. Well, if I had gotten to go, it would have been 1986. But, and I felt kind of like, I'm out here working my butt off, doing masonry and stuff. And you're trying to tell me I couldn't make it through basic training. You won't even give me a chance. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, I walked with a limp for a long time. I still walk with a limp, but I mean, I've had a whole lot of broken bones since then too.
1987, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, National Guard counts.
Absolutely.
I did National Guard briefly.
Oh, Saturday 23rd, wedding day.
Hi, Patriot.
All right. Thank you, sir, for dropping by, man. I really appreciate it. Keep kicking out them tunes, man. Yeah, he's got some pretty good stuff on there.
Yeah.
And he's really involved with his nieces, nephews, and whatnot. And it's good to have a good role model, mentor, you know what I mean? Someone to prop you up, especially whenever you're a kid. These days, our kids are not getting nearly enough encouragement like they need.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that.
I might run into him someday. I go to the rod runs down in Pigeon Forge, and I think he goes to them too.
Nice.
I just subbed him.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I'm going to put this link up here one more time.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You can do it, Mike.
I'm telling you, man, I'm a lot less frustrated than I was because, like I said, I worked on that for a long time yesterday trying to get it figured out. And I still don't know what in the world really happened. It would not let me on my mic and my cam at all. Where it says, let's test your mic, let's test your cam. And it would not let me at all. And then it just like kicked me out of my own broadcast. I'm like, what?
And then today it just worked.
Oh, almost got him. Today's what?
And it just worked today. You didn't figure anything out?
Oh, actually, today it took me a couple of tries as well. When I first started to get it going, I mean, who was it? Bikes with Turlo told me. He said he goes, just black, no sound, just black screen, no sound. And
I
I'm
saw
like,
that too.
huh?
I saw that one too.
You're right. And I was just like, seriously?
That's why I said on the other one I'm waiting for the hauler.
Yeah, it's just
I told you
crazy.
yesterday, if you're having trouble, let me know. And
Yeah. Well, I was just like, man, I got to be doing something wrong. But then when I shut down my device, I started it back up, and then when I loaded it back up, it just worked. I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, I even tried different browsers and all that. I mean, I was just like, what in the world? Uh-oh. Now, I'm just going to tell y'all, this person right here is trouble. This one right here is trouble.
Years old.
If you have a browser on, you have to shut it off. If you have a YouTube browser on,
well, a little past your prime there, bub. But when we met him, he was almost 50, and he could really rip on that thing, man. I was like, wow. Because I asked him, like, how long?
Miss Ruth, you're going to have to shut off your YouTube browser or whatever you got going in the background there. We got it? Oh, all right. Well,
you shut everything down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it took me a while to figure all this stuff out too.
Yeah.
Hey, old man in the shop.
Just getting here. Well, we just got here, I don't know, half hour ago. So, all right. Well, so let's go ahead and get to talking about this little thing here, this fuel relief situation. So we have our committee now. Our committee is complete now. We have myself. I don't like to call myself the chairman, although that's what John Wilburn titled me because he kind of threw this in my lap.
Okay.
And so we have myself, we have Clint from Clint's Street Machines, and our newest cast member is here in the chat, Cousin Cletus Automotive. He is our third member of our committee, and we have to have an odd number in case there's something we got to vote on so that there's not any tie votes, or you know what I mean? And there's not one person deciding everything, and it's going to be a collaborative effort between the three of us, and we will take each case individually, and we are going to have to find out how far each person's traveling and all that, you know, so that we can kind of get an idea of their basic needs and how much they're asking for. And so I talked with John Wilburn last night, and he said that July 28th was the last day for the PayPal account to donate to the Fuel Relief Fund.
Right.
So we'll actually be able to disperse money. I mean, you don't have to decide by the end of this month, but you know, obviously, the sooner you get your name in the mix, it's going to be easier for us to give consideration to that. And we're going to work out when we'll be able to disperse funds for the relief fund. And we may have a reimbursement type situation to where if people can get to the No Name Nationals, we'll have a check ready for them sitting there so that they can pay for their fuel their fuel money they've spent and, get home and all that. Or if they aren't going to be able to make it to it at all without that, that's something we can discuss as well on an individual basis. And we still have to talk about how you have to have registered for the event and have the qualified number of subscribers and be, qualified to be in the event in order to receive the gas relief. Yeah. So I just wanted to get all that put out there. And I did update my homepage on my channel today so that, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I got riffraff coming. Oh, sick 'em, kill. Let's see what we got. Aren't those awful fancy for the Blockbuster?
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Turn around so you can see the offset on there.
So they're lightweight too.
You see that offset on there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Turn around. Because I had an issue with the tires rubbing on the fender. And so this is my nephew. That's your best off-road outlaw there.
Oh.
An Ixter. That's my niece. Say hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So they're my best friend's kids. So they're my niece and nephew,
Cool.
I mean, when I say my best friend, my best friend is his youngest son has my name for middle name. My youngest son has his name for middle name. So,
GRC.
Yeah, I mean, we're like that kind of best friends. So, yeah. But yeah, these are things that we're going to have to discuss, and we do still have 74 days, before the event. So these are things that we're going to be hammering out, all of these issues ahead of the event and ahead of the payouts.
Yeah.
And so we're just going to have to keep working on it. I don't know. He just brought it in here because he's a silly boy. Maybe he was teasing me. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun trying. He's bringing more. So I don't know. Uh-oh. More riffraff.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
What's up, guys?
What's happening, Captain?
There's Mighty
Oh,
Mouse.
not
I know that guy.
Mighty Mouse is on fire. Oh, wait, no, not yet. I didn't work on it today. It's not on fire today.
Oh, goodness.
It almost made it in the pit.
Yeah.
And that was a rough ride home Friday night.
Hello, Spencer.
So y'all talking about the relief fund, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We were just talking about the committee is now formed. It's myself, Clint, and cousin Cletus. We figure we got someone from Arkansas, someone from Missouri, someone from Tennessee, and all a bunch of rednecks ish. He's a this one here is there it is. That one's a transplanted redneck.
Yeah. Good naked heart.
There you go. He's fallen into the life.
Yeah. Well, my family's all from the South, but yeah, first time
All right.
over here.
Back
Well,
to
see,
you.
my family went from Missouri to Washington, and then I came from Washington back to Mississippi.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, I know the center hole on those wheels. Well, that's what a carbide burr is for.
That's exactly what I thought. We'll fix that up with
Absolutely.
carbide burr. Precisely.
But I was gonna say on the relief fund, I was planning on giving some money just as soon as I get done buying parts for my build, and I think I got everything I need this week. So my next payday, I'll probably donate a little bit because I only got 2 hours to drive.
Right on.
It's not horrible.
Well, we've got till July the 28th for the donations. That's when that PayPal account will close down on that particular fuel fund. But John said if after the fact someone still wants to contribute, we'll find a way to get it into the relief fund. And I'm not 100% sure of how much is in there right now. I know last we talked, there was about $3,750 or so in there.
Nice.
And so I haven't looked at it myself. I've just been busy, but
I might just have to bring some extra cash with me and just donate there at the.
Right on, man.
To one of the guys there.
Well, see, I'm not allowed to take it from the fuel fund, so I'm going to need that cash.
Gotcha.
Cousin Cletus, you can't be a hillbilly, man. I'm sorry. Sorry, you can't be a hillbilly, man.
Maybe a redneck, but not a hillbilly.
Well, you know, back in the day, I used to tell everybody I was a hillbilly, and one guy says, "You know the difference between a redneck and a hillbilly?" And I was like, "Well, I think so, but go ahead." And he said, "A redneck loves his mama. A hillbilly's in love with his mama."
I was just gonna say, redneck has a forking family tree. Hillbillies don't. Hillbillies have a telephone pole.
Yeah. Just a little country there.
Yeah.
Hey, be careful. Some of them Arkansas country boys are a little out there. Yeah, be careful about them.
I'm from Arkansas too. You know,
This is not like Montana, you know, where the men are men, the sheep are scared.
Yeah, I went all the way to Oregon to split the bloodline, and then turns out we could be cousins.
Dang.
Well, my grandmother was born on a houseboat on the Willamette River in Portland, Oregon, 1918.
Nice.
Wow.
And my family, turns out, they were working all of the fields and farms and stuff up there in Oregon.
Yeah.
And, back in the 20s and 30s and up around Valsette's. And my wife's like, "Wow, my family was too." And I'm like, "Uh-oh." Maybe I should have went East Coast.
You know what's strange when you get over there in Eastern Oregon Eastern Oregon, you'd think you was in like the Midwest. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
And then if you go up into Washington on the east side of Washington, you'd think you were in, Nevada.
Yeah.
It's all just open desert.
Yeah.
My goodness.
He's
Oh, these children.
Beavers?
Brandon.
Oh, I can't. Okay.
They got a bunch of Let's Go Brandon stuff they're showing off.
Oh,
On what? Where's it at?
It's at my house.
Oh, okay.
Goodness.
all that just got so stupid, I quit paying attention to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, guys, I ain't trying to be rude, but can you all take that party kind of that way? Goodness.
Well, guys, my groceries have just showed up, so I'm going to have to jump off here and start hauling groceries in the house.
All righty, man. Well, have a good evening. Thank you for stopping
Like
in.
I said, I'll bring some cash with me to No Name Nationals for somebody that needs it for the cash fund.
Right on, man. There you go.
Take care of yourself.
All right.
Take it easy, guys.
See ya. All right. So Let's go here.
I'm not sure how much longer I'll be able to stay here, guys.
What's that?
Not sure I'll be staying too much longer. It's last of the weekend. Might need to spend a little time with the wife.
Yeah,
very
yeah.
nice.
I understand,
See?
man.
Yeah, because she.
Yeah. Well, and I wasn't planning on being on here for a whole long time. I just wanted to come on here and, just get this all. Oh, looky there. You got a.
What?
Right there. Hi, Mama Hoop. It's unfinished project.
Oh, hey, dude. No showers? Are you doing a giveaway?
No, he's out of the shower. Sorry, too late for the giveaway. But yeah, I wasn't going to be on here too long. I just wanted to drop in tonight. And, since I was having all that trouble last night with live and, just kind of visit with everybody about what's going on with the fund. And if you have any questions, like I said, I did update my homepage on my channel. You can go on there, and I've got 2 different email addresses. You can email me at either one. The official one is the Mr. Big Bike Senior at Yahoo. And but you know what? Just email me on whatever one. I don't care, and we'll get you taken care of. We'll take care of everything on a case by case basis, and it's all we're not outing you. We're not going to tell anybody what's up. It's just going be between us and you. So,
cool.
Anyway.
Nice.
So, all right. Well, let's see. Long time no see.
MSB's in here.
What's that?
Yeah, unfinished project saw Don, but Don didn't see him.
Yeah. I heard that there was a unfinished project sighting there at Carlisle, and they went to approach him, and he was kind of like Jesus in among the temple guards. He just like. Well, Ricky, I'll tell you what, I would say, yeah, we're doing a great thing, but you got to thank Buzz from Roadkill Customs. He's the one who, fired all this up, man. He's the one who kicked in he kicked in 1,000, then he kicked in 2,000 more. And now here we are, nearly $4,000 in this fund. And yeah.
Yeah. Buzz has been awesome.
Let's see. Laughing and joking may not be the place to go for tickets for the opera. Yeah, you don't want to hear me sing, that's for sure. I told my wife one time that I was tone deaf. She says, "I know. I sit next to you in church."
He's not wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, Buzz is a great guy. That's a fact, man. With all the support that he's done for us, with the No Name 500 thing, I mean, it's just crazy and amazing. All for no reason other than just out of the kindness of his heart.
Yeah, and he's still doing it.
I mean, he's established. He doesn't need to mess with us.
No.
Yeah, he's helped a lot of people individually too.
All right. Well, these kiddos are getting loud. I guess I'm going to have to see if I can figure out what's going on with these tires and stuff. And I guess I'm probably going to have to cut out those center holes, but carbide burr will do some damage on a magnesium wheel, man.
Puts him right up.
And it ain't like it's got to be, like symmetrical or anything, as long as it'll go over.
Yeah, right.
It's just the blockbuster, Yep,
it'll be good. You're just taking a little weight off the wheels. That's no big deal.
Yeah. So maybe I'll test my little skills on. See if I can keep it going at the not even pressure. You know what I mean?
Well, if it gets out of hand, it'll go by itself.
Right.
Right
Yeah. Well, no, actually what I'll probably do is I'll probably just take a paint marker and just, give it a little deal until I get rid of all the paint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
But anyway.
You shouldn't need to go too much.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. The main thing I need them for, though, is to get over my brake calipers on the front because
that shouldn't be a problem.
Well, I'll tell you what.
It's just the center hub I think you'd have trouble with.
Yeah. Well, I needed the bigger wheels because I can't put 14s on the front of that. They won't go over the calipers.
Right.
Isn't that odd? I mean, on a 72 B body, it's got the bigger calipers on it.
Right. So it probably has the bigger brakes, which you'd need the 15-inch wheel.
I would have thought that had a 14 from the factory.
What's that?
I would have thought that had a 14 from the factory, but maybe not.
Yeah. Well, so I'm gonna be trying to see if I can't fit. Of course, I got to see what he's going to charge me, a little turd. You can't just drop something off and say, "Okay, we've got a deal."
I'm telling that till you tried them on.
It's just like you can't just do that. That's not right. But he knows that I'm a pretty good uncle. I take pretty good care of him.
Cool.
So what did he take those off of?
Toyota Camry.
Oh, a Camry?
Yeah.
It's a car in the parking lot.
Oh, hold on here. I'll show you. That's his little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
That's his little box. Yeah, he's got those aftermarket wheels and little ridiculous spoiler on it and all that, and kids. But hey, good for him, man.
Yep. He's into something with wheels and a motor. That's fine.
Well, he's 17 years old. He works his butt off. Well, like I said, my best friend, we worked together in masonry. He worked for me for 15 years, and then I gave him all of my builders whenever I quit doing the production work. And anyway, so this kid works for him, and he's going to probably end up taking over the business. I mean, he's a go-getter.
That's good.
I mean, he bought that car for like $5,000 or $6,000. I mean, with his own money,
That's great.
That's good.
Yeah. So, and then bought all the modifications for it. I think he paid like $3,000 for those wheels and tires.
Yeah.
It's like, well, he's earning it.
Yeah, it's his. Spend it how you want.
Yeah.
Sunset, a toy's a toy. So good for him.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I say, you know what? Right now, while you're young and you don't have responsibilities and all that stuff, absolutely, just enjoy it.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know?
I'm assuming.
I'm just glad that there weren't cell phones everywhere when we were kids.
Oh man, right?
God.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff I'm glad they didn't have any video around for.
Yeah. There'd have been a whole lot of them that would have been really bad for me. Yeah, there was a whole lot of hold my beer, watch this moments.
Yeah.
The whole lot of I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah. But all right, guys. Well, I'm coming up on an hour, and I don't mean to cut it off too short, but like I said, I just wanted to come on and talk about that. Mike Lingo, there he is, right there. That's my best friend right there.
Okay.
Knew about tires the other day when you said something, but he told me not to say anything. Yeah, he's a good kid, man.
Right
But
on.
I guess I might have to engrave his best off-road outlaw on the wheels or something,
Yeah.
I mean, all right, guys. Well, I hate to run off on you, but it's Sunday evening, and I'm gonna spend a little time with the fam and all that. And now that we got this thing figured out, I'll try not to take so long before I have another live.
Cool.
And I think we got her squared away. So,
cool.
Jason,
thanks for having us, Mike.
All right, guys. You all have a good night, man. We'll talk to you all soon.
Good night, everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks for showing up.